What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the fame. And how many grandkids do the Duggar have? You don't have 19 children without eventually gaining even more grandchildren, and TLC's Duggar family is on the fast track to having more grandchildren than they can keep track of. The Duggar grandchildren make up the extended Duggar family, and on counting on, fans have gotten to know the youngest new members of the growing family. How many grandchildren do the Duggar have? Once upon a time, patriarch Jim Bob Duggar was rumored to have said he wanted to have 100 grandchildren someday. So, how many Duggar grandchildren are there? Josh and Anna Duggar got the baby train moving. As the eldest of the Duggar children, Josh got married and started having kids of his own before any of his siblings. And once he and wife Anna began, they didn't really slow down. These days, Josh and Anna have 6 children: Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, Meredith, Mason, and Mariella. Jill and Derek Dillard have 2 boys. Although Jill and Derek are no longer part of Counting On, fans still follow their family through social media. Unlike most of her siblings, Jill doesn't seem to have a permanent case of baby fever, though. She has 2 little boys, Israel and Samuel, right now, and hasn't announced any plans for more in the near future. Jessa and Ben Seawald have 3 kids, and a 4th on the way. Jessa is arguably the star of Counting On these days, despite sharing the TLC spotlight with some of her siblings. Naturally, she was part of the pregnancy palooza that seemed to strike the adult Duggar kids in 2019. She has 2 little boys, Spurgeon and Henry, and 1 daughter, Ivy, with her husband, Ben Seawald. On February 18, 2021, Jessa revealed that she's pregnant with her 4th child and due in the summer. Ginger and Jeremy Vuolo have 2 daughters so far. Ginger and Jeremy Vuolo had a fairly quick courtship before they got married. While that's not uncommon in the Duggar family, since no one technically dates, they did take a little more time to have their daughter, Felicity, who was born in June 2018. After experiencing a miscarriage in November 2019, Ginger welcomed a baby girl named Evangeline in November 2020. Joseph and Kendra Duggar have 3 children. Kendra explained during an episode of Counting On that she sometimes still feels too young to have a family already. But at the age of 22, she already has 2 children with husband Joseph Duggar, Garrett, Addison, and as of February 19, 2021, Brooklyn Praise. Joy and Austin Forsyth are also proud parents. Joy Anna is one of the younger adult Duggar children who got married and had a child shortly after, but she and Austin seem to have a solid relationship. They had their son, Gideon, not long after they were married. Sadly, Joy Anna miscarried in 2019 at 20 weeks along during her 2nd pregnancy. She and Austin named that baby girl Annabelle. Joy Anna and Austin went on to welcome a daughter they named Evelyn in August 2020. Josiah and Lauren Duggar welcomed their baby after an early loss. Josiah and Lauren went through an early pregnancy loss shortly before Lauren got pregnant a 2nd time. They welcomed their daughter, Bella, in November 2019. John David and Abby Duggar welcomed their 1st child in 2020. John David was married on November 3, 2018. Then Abby and John David announced they were expecting a baby in 2019. They welcomed a daughter named Grace in January 2020. If you count up all their adult children's little ones, Jim Bob and Michelle currently have a whopping 20 grandkids and 1 on the way, which is enough grandkids to make up 2 baseball teams.